Welcome back. We are playing BattleTech, and we are actually approaching the final mission. I think this is the last one, Cormadier. Um, so what we're going to actually do here is play a few missions. We have kind of low reputation for these guys, but that's okay. We're actually going to build our reputation with the Tarians up a bit. Now, one of the questions we have to ask ourselves is, so right now on the star map, we are kind of limited to the Tarians and the Irana Restoration, and then some of this, call it periphery, non-faction run planets. So, real quick, in our last episode, we just added 2 Mechwarriors, but in the episode before that, we actually lost Mockingbird, who was our ronin, and so we were mourning her, and we're flying around looking for more Mechwarriors, and we actually came on Nicolette, or Arclight, who matches almost perfectly to Mockingbird. The only difference is she has evasive movement instead of bulwark. So we are going to we're going to do a couple of things here. We're going to level up these new Mechwarriors. We also added Whisper, who's a Kickstarter backer, based off a Kickstarter backer who, kind of fresh Mechwarrior to train. We are going to hunt for an Atlas, and we're going to level up these 2 Mechwarriors. The reason we're doing that is we want 2 full lances. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're going to take some contracts and level them up. Now, the one thing I want to very quickly do before we jump in here. Alright, so this King Crab has stuff. This King Crab has stuff. So all our King Crabs have stuff. So we're gonna roll heavy in 4 King Crabs and try to keep everyone alive. Alright, let's see. We took the drop ship belonging to the local pirate organization. So we will happily take on pirates. The one thing we do not want to do is fight the Federated Suns, because we built a lot of reputation with them. So we want to maintain that so we can take those 5-star missions. Alright, now Arclight. What does this King Crab have? Like sniper. This one's close range. This one is kind of sniper. So we're going to put Shadowcoast in the closer range crab. Going to put Whisper in the longer range crab, and we will deploy. So we kept most of our Mechwarriors alive through this entire campaign, and if you watch, I think it's episode 97, Fighting Assaults. Mockingbird, we fought 4 assaults. We salvaged another King Crab, so that's why we have 4 perfectly. And then they were reinforced by 4 80-ton tanks. So we were heading over to quickly sweep out the tanks, and we got the unlucky cockpit headshot from an AC-20 tank killing Mockingbird. I was very sad. Excuse me, just drinking some water. And then we replaced her with Arclight and Whisper, who we need to level up. The enemy dropship landed somewhere in the area. Acquire their location and engage them. Let's put a stop to this raid. Now we do have Whisper and Arclight, who are... Whoa, they dropped us apart from each other. That's new. Normally we're all, like, close together. Interesting. I want to sprint Shadowcoast and Behemoth, who are 2 more experienced Mechwarriors up closer. I didn't do a good job color coding here. I just want to check something. We did enable VSync, guys, because sometimes it does tax the
Standing by.
um,
On my way. Sensors have something.
tax the graphics card. So by VSyncing, we're locking in the frame rate, so it won't exceed. I can't remember which amount it is. Alright, 65. Now again, we took a 3.5 skull because these guys are new. We're fine with them focusing Behemoth. In fact, we're going to put her out front. She is our tank mech. I just want to confirm that. Now, for those of you who have been watching this series a little more, you might notice that my logo changed. So I did update it. Having some fun with it. And so that is updated. Some minor changes. Try to make it look a little cooler. Alright. We're going to try to take weapons off the board as quickly as possible. So that means we're not holding back. We are just killing them because we want to run through these missions as quick as possible. Get... see, now they're targeting Arclight, who's new. We're trying to get injury too. See, we're trying to avoid those injuries because we really want to just run missions with them, get them up to a decent level, and then we'll take on some more 5-circle missions to look for an Atlas. So we're playing the 2 injuries. Oh boy.
Good to go.
Now we're vigilancing her and jumping her up there. So we're trying to make her a juicy looking target. Again, we are focusing down the Thunderbolt. We're just going to take weapons off the boards one at a time. And now I'm hoping we can get Shadowcoast close enough to double AC-20. Yep. He does have breaching shot, which is nice. And because of that, we're going to take a quick look. We need 249, which we definitely do. So we are going to hopefully just everything hits. There you go. You should be dead.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Alright, now Whisper here. We're going to try to build evasion. She is our kind of resident lowest level mech warrior. We have full stuff.
Target confirmed.
Alright, hit with one, miss one. Again, she's got, 0 guts, so we definitely want to. And now that I'm thinking about this, Arclight also has 0 gut or 1 hit left, so she could be knocked out pretty quick here, which would not be good. I'm gonna vigilance her.
Acknowledged.
I'm really starting to appreciate having leveled up all my mech warriors early on and not losing them, because I just doesn't take into account all the hits that we make and the fact that they can withstand several injuries.
Receiving you.
Alright, so again we're gonna vigilance Behemoth.
Up high.
Moving her up here. You're gonna focus that
Targeting
shoulder.
attack strike.
So we're removing weapons. We're heating him up so when he stands up, he will hopefully not shoot at anybody. We're fine with them trying to... Okay, that works.
Yes, Commander.
Jumping her over here, keeping evasion up high. I'm wondering if... Oof,
Firing on target.
yeah. I'd recommend getting more pilots earlier on. I never really thought about it that much, and now that I'm at this point of having to train replacements, that was a real missed opportunity. I really should have
Engaging multiple targets.
Alright, knocked him down. I really should have trained another extra mech warrior too when I was going through the campaign. So when we play again through this again, which we will eventually do, we will keep that in mind that once we get to that starting to cap them out, we should just add new people to start developing. So we always have one or two people who are not lagging too far behind.
Aye, aye.
But live and learn. We are
Engaging jump
keeping
jet.
her as far away as possible because she can't suffer another injury. Oof, double miss. Not great. Another evasion.
Orders.
Now bleeding off heat. We do have covered, which is 25% damage reduction. Blowing him up. This is going slower, guys. And that is because we have new mech warriors who are under-leveled, under-skilled.
Down.
One of them is a ronin, so she does have all her skills, but you know, she's light on guts and gunnery and other stuff. Now, I personally like to add gunnery to my pilots early on. So obviously, you need to build your kind of base talents first. But after that, I like to get gunnery up because I figure if you can't hit, then you're deep. Like here, look at this, 50%, and that's just because she has really crappy gunnery.
Scored a critical hit.
I've had that plus base damage, which is always nice. We might be singing a different tune.
Engaging multiple targets.
Alright. We've semi-defanged him. Now who's he gonna shoot at? I'm hoping Behemoth. Alright, she can take a hit. And this is great, because he is now very close to us.
Standing by.
Again, we are moving Arclight
Understood.
back because she has one injury left, and then she's toast.
Acknowledged.
We're just, you know, doing a little damage. Shadowcoast and Behemoth are the two individuals who are experienced mech warriors. I'm bringing Shadowcoast because he can he has breaching shot, so he can do a lot of damage.
Barely hit, Commander.
And I'm bringing Behemoth because she's kind of our
Waiting
tank,
for orders.
which is great. Now we are gonna vigilance her.
Move order received. Engaging.
We're starting to, put some pressure on the enemy here, taking critical damage. Now, none of these mechs we're really worried about salvaging, nor do we, quite frankly, care that much.
Good to go.
We're gonna bring her into line. I don't think we can fire all this stuff. That's right.
Firing.
So we'll take out the... There you go. Destroy the torso. Now the nice thing is we have breaching shot, so the question is, do each one, I think each one,
Engaging multiple targets.
so that was breaching shot 120. Let's see if this gets breaching shot 120. So multi-shot, it is confirmed. If you have multi-shot and breaching shot and you multi-target, each enemy mech has a breaching shot piece. So I had 2 AC-20s, I did one for each one, and each of them got it. Why not? So we are overheating this to an even more extent. So the mech shuts down, critical heat. I was hoping it would blow up.
Aye,
Alright,
aye. Position confirmed.
we're removing her. We just need one of those weapons to hit.
Hot damn.
One hit, one miss, but that's okay.
Tango down.
We're working on leveling them up.
Mission successful.
Thought there was another enemy over there, but maybe not. Alright, so Arclight took some damage, or took some injuries. So she's out for 26 days, that sucks. We'll finish off a Jaeger mech, we're just gonna sell it. Ooh, 10 stability damage now. Plus 40 melee stability damage. Yes. Well, no. I think we have better ones. Yeah, we have, and so. Would have been nice to get it in test, but that's okay. So again, we are just running up procedural missions. We are leveling up our mech warriors, our 2 new additions, Arclight and Whisper. We're gonna fly around. And on that one, if it was a pirate, I did screw up the contracting a little bit. I should have just built reputation, since we're probably not going to encounter mechs that are too great on a 3.5-star mission that we would want to actively salvage. Alright, let's see. Laconis will travel there. Takes 22 days. She will heal. Now I did want to do something over here. I opened the mech bay. What I wanted to do was scrap this mech. Yeah, we'll keep the other ones. Alright, you guys should start building experience. We want that +1 health. Oh wow, you're...
Training complete.
Hey, that's nice. 2 points already.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, you kind of forget how far it goes.
Training
We're
confirmed.
gonna for her out and then decide. I like Master Tactician. We do have 2 tanks. We have 2 deep damage dealers. So I kind of want to level up Master Tactician and Gunnery for Whisper, but we'll have to see. And while we're here,
Standing by.
Tyrelone 6. Interesting, but we found her. Where did we find her? Where are we coming from? Found her on Brisbane. So, found you on Brisbane. We're going to Laconis. And Tyrelone. Where is it? We just liberated it, so we know it's over here somewhere. Right there. Okay. Kind of a decent stretch away. Alright, let's roll. We are going to let Arclight regain level, and one thing, we did just hire them from there. Always check your stores, guys. Sometimes it's been rumored, I have not encountered it, that you can find lost tech, especially if it's a Star League, former Star League presence. And I can show you that in a second on what that looks like in the... Ooh, it's getting expensive. What that looks like in the navigation center. Again, we are just running out procedural missions. We're leveling up Arclight and Whisper, 2 new Mechwarriors who joined us. They did join us because, unfortunately, we lost Mockingbird. That was a tough loss. We're all decreased by 1. Explosion. Damn. That was a mistake. Just trying to help people. Did not work. Now, you might just bounce around Star League era places to see if we can get anything good. So let's see, nothing of specific or special interest. Alright, that is disappointing. No interesting.
Commander.
Max, we're gonna wait 4 days. Arclight. Perfect.
Kick off your
Let's
shoes.
see.
Make yourself comfortable.
Contract. Steal the prototype. Local pirates. We're fighting Tarians. This one's pirates. So we are going to focus on pirates. 4 to 7 just in case, and rep bonus. Same shindig. If we encounter an Atlas, we will be knocking it out and salvaging it. Although that might prove difficult with 2 fairly new and under-leveled Mechwarriors. We'll get their level up quick. We already made a pretty good dent.
Command interface initiated.
Alright. Commander location is provided by our employers. Let's get our forces to a position where we can better observe enemy movements, get eyes on the base. So you have a better picture, eliminate any defending forces, and move into the base. Alrighty, then.
I
We
copy.
do have some defensive turrets.
Good to go.
I want to sync.
Heading out.
We were going to change the color scheme of our king crab so we know which one's which. We are rolling fairly heavy. They all now have 4 injuries at the very least. Something I highly recommend is getting that guts up to 4 so you have +1 injury, especially early on when you have a mech warrior. Because if they target one, they'll just keep knocking them down or do considerable stability damage. I want to kind of approach this a little carefully, but I
Reporting enemy contact. Moving out. Here we go. Give him everything you've got. Yeah? Confirmed.
we're putting her in danger, but
Acknowledge.
we're so close,
Yes, Commander.
yet so far.
Up high. More hostiles.
Alright. I have faith.
Engaging with target.
Oh! 95% guys, we just got trolled.
Reporting negative damage.
Majorly trolled. And now they get to shoot at us because of that. 95%, unless I misread that, which I don't think I did. That's okay. We will.
Engaging target.
95% again. If we had missed that second one, that would have been questionable.
Target destroyed.
But we didn't, which is good.
Yes, Commander.
Now Whisper, you're gonna sprint right up there too. Taking our time, trying to play smart.
What do you need? Engaging
I
jump
think this king crab has a rangefinder. Pretty sure that effectively helps. A precision strike because
attacking from position.
I didn't. I don't think that enhanced it that much, if at all.
Orders. Here we go.
Alright, should have a good view of the research facility. We're picking up additional use in the area. Great. Commander, word of warning. Space has gun and thanks. Kind of figured out that they had turrets, but we need to do 7 damage. Let's see if we can hit this time. Great.
One left turret.
Now, I don't know if the enemies pop out after we secure the area, which they might. Now, Arclight and Whisper don't have very high piloting, so they don't have the plus 20% sprint bonus, which is important because they it's harder for them to keep up. Arclight is in their kind of extreme sniping crab, I'd call it.
Engaging target.
Alright, maybe.
Ready for orders. Engaging jump jet.
We're okay putting Behemoth in a little more harm's way. That's what she's designed for.
Roger.
We're shooting everything to take it out.
That turret.
Did you want to be conscious of our ammo here, especially on Arclight? So 24, 200. Okay.
Commander.
Wow. She cannot move very far at all. I do believe I'll put sensor lock on her first. Then I'll put multi-shot, then we'll get master tactician. Well, we want everything 5 across the board after we take sensor lock and multi-shot. Just to make sure she doesn't fall behind any one particular.
Moving to position.
I think I have a rangefinder plus plus then, because she is killing it.
Okay, I'm on it.
She's just like a turret sniper. Ah, so close again.
Orders.
Let's not put you in Rocky.
Moving to position. Affirmative. That
Oh! Neither got through. That sucked. We're a little more cavalier with Shadowcoast and Behemoth. Shadowcoast can't die, Behemoth can die, but both of them are maxed, I guess, points or skills in each tree, so they're 10 across the board. Oh wait, here comes reinforcements. I thought we would have to step into the base. Use 60-ton, 70-ton. We'd like an Atlas, that'd be nice. Quick draw.
What do you need?
Gonna bleed off complete heat for Arclight. Not gonna let him pack a punch. 65.
Another lock on me.
One sec, just texting. Alright, so 90-ton. Alright, we are going to Vigilance Behemoth, and we are going to jump her up front. Alright, Grasshopper.
Got
You
it.
can't really see, unfortunately. You don't have line of sight. No, Shadowcoast does have line of sight. And he is going to... This is where the multi-shot and breaching shot's nice, because we are going to... Oh... Range. Fickle Mistress.
Engaging multiple targets.
Just hoping to AC 20 each of them. 50 damage because it goes through the
Commander.
it does go through the is there anywhere? Alright. I'm just trying to keep her behind everybody, but still try to get the AC 10s to sort of hit. Alright, one hit. They're gonna move up. Alright, so we are taking the tactic. Alright, this is perfect because he presented himself. We are trying to blow each mech up as fast and as efficiently as possible. Alright, so this is great. We're gonna vigilance you. Gonna move you up even closer. There's a nice little ridge there. We're just putting damage on you. Alright, the Jaeger mech got up. Ooh. Targeting Whisper. Oof.
Reporting heavy damage.
Ow.
Yep.
Yeah, Arclight has some damage.
Copy that.
We were moving her back. We're gonna keep these two guys back. We put them in sniping mechs because we're trying to make sure that they don't get hit. Ideally. Alright, so we knocked him down, which is nice. And now Shadowcoast. What? Highlander. Ah. Nemeth can take a hit. She's a pro. True professional through and through. Shadowcoast move up. Now the question is, we want to take the grasshopper off the board. Both hit. This might be overkill. Nope. Somehow it survived.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
That was a lot of damage to him.
Reporting.
We are...
Firing jump jet.
moving you back.
Locking on.
There we go. Great job, Whisper. You got yourself, I think, maybe your first kill.
Enemy down.
Alright, we're getting a little nervous because now they have 3 mechs shooting at us. We're going to try to... I think what I want to do is if I can get Shadow... head injury ignored because you have a cockpit mod. Now if I can get...
What do you need?
can take out the Jaeger mech quick enough, that does a fair amount of damage. And I put a lot of missiles on these guys because, you know, in the event we do encounter an Atlas, we want to incapacitate the enemy. And we like to do that through stability damage. You know what, I want to reserve down because I'm hoping the Cylander jumps closer. Which he did. Ooh.
Warning. Detecting Mechwarrior in
Now, since this is a close range crab, we also have a cockpit mod in him too.
Waiting for orders. Receiving you. Jump down.
Alright, so we have full. Just gonna target his torso. Now, it's costly, but if everything hits, we'll blow him up.
weapons committed.
Whoa. Large laser. We needed that large laser to hit.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Good to go. Engaging jump jet.
We're gonna have to jump Behemoth back in. 51. I
Copy that.
think we can do it. There we go.
Tango down.
Took out their assault. We now have 2 heavies. I think a quick draw to heavy. Hello.
Warning. Armor low.
Interesting. You guys just keep sniping from behind, gain experience. We will carry you through.
Scored a critical hit.
Like there's like explosions all around.
Warning. Armor low.
Alright, so we're vigilancing Shadowcoast. They're nice. Alright.
Engaging multiple targets.
Unsteady. What happened? Ooh. You knocked him down. Now, normally, like,
Warning.
if you guys play this game as much as I do, maybe you have
Good to go.
4 king crabs and a bunch of assaults. I recommend, like, in retrospect, if I could do it all over again, I honestly think I should have added more Mechwarriors to my contingents as I was leveling them up, because there was a point
Tango.
where if you watch episodes like 90 to 97, I think everyone was capped out. At that point, I should have added 1 Mechwarrior, so I'd have 3 Mechwarriors who are um, fully, fully capped out, and then I'd have
Confirmed.
only one who I was training rather than two here. Because this would go a lot faster if I had higher level mech warriors.
I think I hit something good.
Okay. I could need to step in there.
Yep. Moving to position.
I'm hoping that's it.
On the move. Copy that.
They got more stuff coming at us. We might be getting in trouble with ammo. Good.
Mission success.
4 turrets, 4 mechs. Let's see how much experience. Again, we don't really care about salvage here. We're really looking for an atlas to add to our list. 3600. Finish off another Jaeger mech. Work on a Highlander. Medium laser triple plus. Heat sinks. Jump jets. Ooh. Plus energy accuracy. That's always nice to have. Alright, we're going to do some housekeeping here. That'll be the end of this episode. If you enjoy my content and you like to watch more, please subscribe. I'm playing full playthroughs of various strategy games, normally strategy or turn-based games. That's my bread and butter, although I think strategy is a better descriptor, so heavy into Total War Warhammer series, obviously BattleTech, XCOM, other games, although I do play some FPS or and other types. So, primary focus strategy, although I do a lot of variety streams and posts, or will be. Now, one thing we want to quickly do here is I just cockpit mod this Jaeger mech we are gonna sell. And barracks.
Yeah.
Arclight. Kind of leveling up everything evenly.
Mechwarrior training complete.
Waiting for orders. Yes, Commander.
So we are going to go with sensor lock. Then we are going to get multi-shot, and then we will get master tactician.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Alright, and that would reduce stuff with our with the Tarian Federation. We're already at -6. I'd like to focus on pirates, so we are going to fly somewhere else. Now I do want to see one thing. It looks... that's weird. The image imported a little oddly, but that's okay. These blue lines were supposed to be a little more filled in, so that's all blue. I'm not sure what happened. I like it though. Maybe I'll update everything like that. Just add a little more color. I do like the more grayscale than solid white. I made some small edits to make it my own. Alright, thanks for watching. I will catch you in the next episode.